It's like the Ask Dr. Hal show, only it's more like that, actually.
I'm sad. It's a sad story.
Well, that's entertainment. What is that? Is it
Coming up next, the Chinese invent a new way to pee and poop.
Right. Let's all go to Chicken's house and watch YouTube.
Yeah! Yay!
Smoke pot and watch YouTube. Let's do that instead. Can everybody here reenact this photograph in the next hour and a half?
Done and done.
You have 90 minutes to vomit all over yourself.
Friends call me refill.
Are we downloading a player thing? What?
We're gonna play this next.
We're playing this now?
Yeah.
What is this?
What the hell?
What the heck?
Fuck is that?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as you've noticed, David Caporto couldn't be here for the preview show.
Sorry.
So I arranged for Sean Kelly to replace him, but then he didn't have to work, so he's here. And still subjected to Sean Kelly. Can you at least change the fucking photos? I don't have to look at that. It's like in moderation, you know? I remember when David used to do the pictures and the video on the internet, to change the photos more often in a timely fashion. But it's been a long time since we've sat here on the stage and done the Ask Dr. Hal show. It's a very intimate crowd, but I just wanted to make sure that we can still do the show. We needed practice, so you guys are kind of guinea pigs. How's it going so far?
Yay!
Thank you very much.
That's a great thing. Let's just move right along to the Pete Goldie space. So here's how it works. Are you ready? Do you have it? You don't have it. Are you gonna get it? Okay. So it's been a long time since I've been here on the stage. It's been almost 5 months since we last did our show, and a lot of things have changed in that time. The warehouse is a lonelier, sadder place now with him being gone. No rim shots on the damage jokes, not too soon. Too soon. You know what, it's not too soon though. It's not too soon to think about the future, your future, especially in these hard economic times. And in the future, there's going to be a lot of us in space. Which is why we have Pete Goldie, whose 5-minute mission to explore new worlds, to seek out new comedy and innovation, to boldly speak of space and interstellar travel. Come over here and let's get this over with, okay? He's going to be very, very excited. He's going to be very excited about the whole moon thing. He's going to have a whole thing. He's going to have a whole thing like ready to go. He's going to like tell you all this shit. And it's going to be really, really, it's going to be exciting. And it's going to be sexy and exciting. Are you having a problem over there?
I'm okay. Hi, chicken. How are you?
Hi, don't look at me. Look at that show business. Stop looking at me. Don't look at me. Look at me. Look at you. Look at you. Look at me. Don't look at me.
I'm happy to be working with Sean Kelly. It's nice to be seeing Sean Kelly and not be at one of his 400 weddings. You know, it's been 2 weeks since you've been married. Can't you marry her again already?
Hey, where are the smoke pot guys?
Yeah.
Where are they? There they are. They were getting munchies. There's the smoke pot guys. They'll laugh at anything. They get so stoned they will laugh at anything. Anything is funny.
Yeah, are they high now?
Watch this. Are you high right now? You're totally. Woo.
Really?
Watch this. Right, guys, ready? But if you go. I don't get it.
Look, see? Here it is, the Ask Dr. Hal Show special report here on space science. You know, okay, NASA fucks up. And how did NASA fuck up, anyone? Does everyone know that there was a moon mission that happened today?
Yeah.
Blow up the moon.
Everyone? That's right. Everyone knows here?
Alleged moon mission.
Yes, okay. And that mission actually was called L-Cross, and it concluded today, this morning at 4:31 and 19 seconds.
Yeah.
It did. And it was a really nice mission. It was a very low budget, $78 million. And it achieved every mission objective without exception. Everything worked perfectly.
May I ask a question?
No, it's your show. It's your show, Chicken.
Right.
Next slide. The mission objective was has nothing to do with this image. What you see here is a camera that was flown is orbiting Mars right now, and that is used as a size comparison with this camera, which is the camera orbiting the moon right now. This camera here has nothing to do with the mission objectives. This is the launch fairing being placed around that spacecraft, which has that camera I just showed you. And below that camera and that spacecraft is another separate spacecraft entirely.
Whoa.
That is the mission.
What the hell?
There are two spacecraft inside of this fairing. And they were launched about 4 months ago. They were launched while you were floating your silly little rafts in the Adriatic Sea. You remember that?
Barely.
And then they closed the fairing, and let's see the next image, please. They made all sorts of promises about what's going to happen. The two-part mission was the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter, LRO, and the L-Cross mission, the Lunar Crater Observation and Censoring Package. And one was to fly into the moon, the other was to take pictures, one was to steer a spent rocket booster, a Centaur rocket booster, into a crater, the south pole of the moon, and the other was to take pictures of it. And the third one, the three pieces, the booster, the one spacecraft and the other spacecraft, two of them take pictures, one crashes into the moon. So, the part that crashes into the moon crashed into the moon this morning at 4:31 and 19 seconds. This is the shepherding satellite. This is the lunar observer. It's flying to the moon. Can you go to 2 minutes and 40 seconds or so? There. So we'll have to, and then it did a fine, huge loop, orbit around the moon and the Earth, and it came back and
This part was really fun.
slammed into the moon. Here is a computer animation of the shepherding spacecraft crashing booster into the moon.
No.
The other trailing spacecraft flies through the plume with debris thrown up, as you can see clearly in this computer animation.
Whoa.
Takes lots of pictures, and then it itself impacts in the lunar surface. There you go. 2 lunar impacts. And ignore her. Turn this off. Stop the video. Stop the video now. Stop. They made very careful predictions.
Whoa. If there's so much of this. What? There's so much of what?
Lunar dust, and what they are actually looking for on the south pole of the moon is water. Water ice. Now, these colors are different amounts of water, different depths and all that. And how high this plume would be thrown, and it catches the sunlight, then you would see this plume, and you would be able to measure how much water is in the south pole of the moon. That's what this chart is trying to tell you. For amateurs, they carefully provided these careful charts so you can take your telescope, you can look up the size of your aperture of your Dodgonian scope, which eyepiece you're using, your focal length, and it would tell you how much of a field of view you will be able to see this rising plume on the south pole of the moon.
A rising plume of dust.
Dust and water ice. Water vapor. Because the impacting rocket ship would have melted all this stuff and blown it way up. 15 kilometers high in the sky. Are you excited as I am?
I'm moist.
Well, my scope is right here. This is a 10-inch, and that's the approximate focal length. And so I had about a 0.4% of my field of view would have been this rising plume. Quite easy to see in my eyepiece. I was looking forward to it this morning. Yes, I had my 10-inch scope outside.
Did you get an eye full of stuff with your 10-inch scope? That was the best I could do. Sorry, I was putting it together. That was all.
You want to try that again from the beginning, or just roll along here?
keep rolling.
Okay. Yeah, I took out my 10-inch this morning and pointed it straight up in the sky, and it was so. Oh, come on in, have a seat. No, this is not the real show.
This is just a preview. Had this been actual entertainment, someone would have laughed by now.
It's a hallucination.
NASA also provided very detailed maps of the lunar craters they were considering and where they were going to finally sink. They were going to put it in the Cavis crater right here. Right there. So I knew where to look. Many, many thousands of other amateur astronomers knew where to look. We had our 10-inch or larger scopes out, and our eyepieces and
Is
everything.
that a phenomenon of all astrologers?
Yeah.
We're ready. We're all ready this morning. So, what did we see? Let's show the audience what we finally saw.
Oh no!